Coming up on the 6th annual Grambling Legend Sports Hall of Fame. Give us your feelings about that.
You know, it's Grambling Legends is special to me, regardless of what a lot of people think. And I don't think they look at it from what the real purpose of the legends. When we came up with this legend thing, it was because of the people who was there to make Grambling what it is today, from Prez Jones to College A. Nicholson, Eddie Robinson, and Fred Hobbit. Those are the people that we looked at as legends. So we say, let's call it the legend. And now what legends entail, anybody who had played 1 year of sports at Grambling, coached 1 year at Grambling, any kind of involvement in athletics at Grambling, you had an opportunity to be a member and part of the Grambling Legend. And our purpose is, number one, is to help the athletic program. And it's unfortunate some people misinterpret that and thought it was a personal thing for myself and James Harris. We don't benefit. We pay our dues. So it wasn't about me and Shaq trying to get some fame, because I think through our time here at Grambling National Football League, we've gotten more fame than we would ever get being part of the legend. And the good part about it, when you got guys like Willis Reed, Charlie Joyner, Willie Davis, Willie Brown, Pat Bibbs, and Charles Davis, and Everson Walls, and people like that part of the legend, it tells you it's a special group to be a part of, because you had an opportunity to be part of the Grambling legacy.
Okay, Coach, with the Redskins and how things been going since you've been back in the D.C. area?
I'll tell you what, sometimes things happen for reasons, and you hear that as you're growing up, that things might not go as you plan, and quite naturally, things didn't go as I planned, when I came back here, but that's part of life. Every movie script, you get into the movie, and sometimes you have to change and change up the script. Well, it was an opportunity for me to change up, and to be honest with you, before I came back here, I was headed to the Washington Redskins, and it's fortunate enough for me that door was still open once things didn't go as I planned here. It's good to be able to call Bruce Allen or Dan Snyder and just let them know that, I'm here, and the first thing they say, "Now you there now, but you'll be here soon." And it was great going to a building that, people put their arms around you and want you to be. That's a great feeling, man.
Now, an extra added bonus to that, you get to be around a former player of yours, Jason Hatcher.
Yeah, when free agents came about, we were sitting in there and we was talking about players that can make our team a lot better than what it was last year. And quite naturally, Jason Hatcher came up, and when the name came up, everybody looked at me and said, "You know him, don't you?" And a lot of the coaches didn't know that I recruited Jason, they coached Jason. I told them, yeah. And Bruce, the German manager, said, "You know what, you got to give Jason a call." And, when I called Jason, and I like what Jason said, the first thing he said, "Hey, Coach, I ain't giving no discounts." And I told him, I said, "Hey, Jason, this is me, man. I'm not calling you for a discount. I'm calling you to let you know that we would like for you to be a part of the Redskins, and hopefully that you're open to it." He said, "Coach, tell him to give my agent a call." And we gave him a call, and we were fortunate enough to sign Jason Hatcher.
And Coach, segue into what's been going on the past week or so here at Grambling. A lot of exodus going on. Any feelings about that at all?
I got great feelings about it. My thing is whatever's best for Grambling State University. And, I know some people look at it and say, some people left Grambling better off than what it was when they got there. I'm a beg to differ. When I left here, it's not from a personal standpoint, because when I left, I knew where I was going, and I was going to have a good job. But I also love Grambling State University, and I knew that the way things was happening at Grambling State University, anytime that you don't want a guy who's in a position to raise money for a sport, and you tell that person that, we don't need that, and then you don't have anybody to do that, that some of the changes that has been made were some of the best changes for the university.
And what's next for Doug Williams with the Redskins?
Well, what I'm doing now, personnel exec. I get a chance to travel the country. This year I'm going to probably be doing most of the quarterbacks who's coming out this year as far as scouting them and rating them. I get a chance to travel with the team to all the cities that they're going to be playing in. I get a chance to hobnob with a lot of coaches across the country in the National Football League and a lot of other places. Some of the things you can't pay for. But being back in D.C. has certainly been a blessing for me, and you know, I've gotten so many congratulatory from you know, the people in D.C., the fans in D.C. who are happy for me to be back.
Hi, my name is Lee Williams. Hi, my name is Laura Williams.
There you got it. The Williams girls.